Halloween and I am making a meatloaf hand. So my mom actually made this for us when we were younger. It's essentially just meatloaf, but in the shape of a hand, and then you throw ketchup on it and you take onions and you use it as fingernails. Like, it's really gross and really creepy, but it's Halloween, so we're gonna do it. My friend was like, Nay, you don't look like the kind of person to be making meatloaf. Like, I feel like that's very 50s housewife. Like, it's something Bryson will eat, okay? So we're doing that. I've got the recipe up. It's from Spend with Pennies and it has really good reviews. It calls for obviously beef. We've got the grass-fed always. Half an onion. We're gonna play around with this for the fingernails and the bone. It sounds so creepy. Parsley, some eggs, butter, milk. This chili sauce we're using, lots of Italian stuff. So we've got Italian breadcrumbs and then Italian seasoning, and then some salt and pepper. And then I just realized there's a meatloaf sauce, which calls for some more chili sauce, ketchup, and brown sugar. But I think right now I'm just gonna put together the meat and kind of let it marinate together, and then we'll cook it later. So I think, let's see, the cooking will take 40 minutes. But in the meantime, what we do is cook our onions over butter. We're gonna combine the eggs, milk, and breadcrumbs, and then add the beef, cooked onions, ketchup, and chili sauce, blah, 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 and like the seasonings and stuff. And then we'll let it sit, throw it in the fridge. We're gonna go get Bryson, and then when we get back, we'll form it into the shape of like a hand, and then we'll cook it. Shouldn't take too long, about 40, 50 minutes. I'm gonna let that sit for a few hours. For Halloween, Bryson's like obsessed with Toy Story right now. He's honestly more into Buzz now that we've got him like his Buzz toy for his birthday, but we had ordered this before, and I think Woody's just so much more fun. So we found this Woody costume from, I think it was like Spirit Halloween or one of those like Halloween stores. It is just super, super cute. And then he's got his little hat. We picked up these boots. These are actually from Amazon. They're so freaking cute. I'll link these down below. We've also got a bandana for him. So I think playing dress up is gonna be so much fun tonight. I completely forgot a trick-or-treat bag. So by the time I went, all of them were taken except for this one. This was like a $20 plush. I think it's called, yeah, it's called Squishmallows. When I was a kid, I would just bring like pillowcases and just like put so much in, but I think at his age right now this is gonna be just fine, and it's cute. Like, he can walk around with it and it's like a little Halloween theme. So I am gonna go pick him up here in a little bit. We're gonna get the meatloaf going, dress up Bubby, and have ourselves like a really fun night. I'm super, super excited. Good morning, happy Halloween hangover day. Xander woke up this morning and was like, oh, like he ate so much candy. I actually didn't eat too much candy. I got a Reese's earlier that day. I guess I had got my fix already because I got a Reese's, but plus I've been kind of sneaking Reese's lately anyway every time I go to checkout. But I wasn't like too bad this year. I also had a giant meatloaf hand before, so maybe that has something to do with it. Going to be taking down our Halloween decor. I'm that kind of person that like once it's done, it's done. We've got to take this off. This is going in the bucket. We've got like pumpkins I think I'm gonna keep out. The fall decor that's like Thanksgiving themed I'll keep out, but anything scary, spooky, or Halloween related is going in the bin because we are done. We're over it. On to the next holiday, which is Thanksgiving. I was gonna say Christmas, but I'm totally fucking with you guys. Like, I don't do Christmas unless it's December 1st. With that said, we did have a very fun Halloween. This was the first time Bryson was able to like actually go trick-or-treating, and I thought he was gonna go to like 1 or 2 and like not really get it, but he was like on it. Like, he grabbed his candy, he would say thank you, he'd put it in his bag, he'd go on to the next one. But he was, this is what I was shocked about. He was obsessed with the Halloween decor, and the place that we go to is like literally one of the biggest Halloween like suburbs I've ever seen. Like, they really go all out. Like, it really feels like they put thousands of dollars into their decor. Like, they're not these like cheap blow up things. They're like actual crazy decor, and so a lot of them are scary. And Bryson was just like obsessing over these giant scary decors, and he'd look at them and he'd say scary, scary, but then he'd like play with them and like let them like do their thing where they pop out or like make noises or whatever. And I was shocked at how he wasn't afraid of anything, like at all. I was like low-key proud of him. But there was this guy dressed up, I think it was like Jason or whatever. He even gave like him a high five. He was like kind of gawking and staring like he knew something was like weird about it, but he didn't like cry or get scared, and he would go right up to them and actually get mad when we had to leave. So it was fun. I really enjoyed it. It was a fun time for sure. But last year he was boss baby. We've got Woody this year, and I'm just so curious to know like next year what's he gonna be into. I don't know. It's just so cool. This is so much fun. Like, I love watching him get to experience all these traditions, and it's so amazing. It's such a like magical time when you have kids, and I'm very thankful for it. But before we get into the cleaning and putting things away, we do have a sponsor for today's video, and that is BetterHelp. You guys know I love BetterHelp. I'm a huge advocate for mental health. You can go down my channel years on end, years back, and I've always been a like pro mental health person. I think sharing and talking about your feelings is something that should be encouraged, because it really does help you kind of analyze, get perspective, and sometimes it's not the best to be doing it online like I do. And like having a separate licensed therapist is super important as well for things that are a little bit more deep or things that you want to like analyze. And you guys know also by my channel, I've been through my fair share of traumas, and I've been through my fair share of therapy, and I think it's such an amazing thing to have in your life. I think it should be required for everyone to go to therapy at least once in their life, just to check up on your mental health. I mean, we take care of our teeth with dentists, we take care of our bodies with our doctors, and I think mental health is something our generation has pushed for, and I think it's like such an important aspect to our overall health. But here's a caveat: it is so expensive, it takes up so much of your time, it's a lot. Like, you've got to shop around for therapists, you might find one then you don't like them, or it's just so expensive, like you pay per session. A lot of insurances don't cover therapy, which is also a problem, but it becomes like a lot. BetterHelp makes it easier for you guys to have access to therapy. They have a per month basis when it comes to payment. They're all licensed, real therapists. They make it easy for you to connect with them. You could do it through phone, you could do it through, you know, your voice call. They have messages. Like, it's just faster time. And if you don't like someone, you can shop around on there. They have a quiz that will match you to your right therapist based on your needs and wants for a therapist, all the way from gender to sexuality to what you're going through. And it's a really, really cool concept, and I love working with them. I think they're just such an amazing thing. So I will link them down below for you guys. They also have a discount code for you guys on top of all of those perks. If you go to betterhelp.com/Renee Amberg, I'll leave the link down below for you guys, and you'll get a discount on your first month of BetterHelp. Huge shout out to them for sponsoring today's video. I'm kind of in a cleaning mode. The house is ready for a clean. So I usually clean every Sunday, but we have a lot going on this weekend in terms of renovating our guest bedroom. I'm gonna be vlogging that. We have an insane guest room right now. Kind of like the one room that's not done. So we've got a desk in here. It's pretty dark. But yeah, it's just been our storage area for now. And we're gonna spruce it up this weekend. So that's the goal. It's gonna take a lot of work. Obviously, I would love to get it done in a day. Is that realistic? Probably not. We're gonna have Bryson this weekend too, so he's gonna tag along with us and we're gonna just try to tackle it, but we have a lot to get. We wanna do like a rug. We're gonna look at some curtains. We're gonna get a desk chair for Z, like a pull-out bed couch situation, possibly a rug. We might look at a rug maybe for our living room because next weekend we're gonna be doing a housewarming party with our friends. We're gonna try to put something together for that, so we want the house to be somewhat done by then. But like I said, every Sunday I usually clean, and right now I'm in a pretty cleaning mode. So I think I'm gonna just tackle the clean now. It's Friday, so I feel like it would just help us kind of progress into the weekend a little bit easier, and we'll be able to just focus solely on the guest bedroom. So I'm gonna do a quick spruce and clean up, throw some music on, just like deep clean. Before we do that though, I found these like crystal things to hang up, and the goal was to hang them up here by the windows because it'll reflect the light and it's supposed to give kind of like a rainbow shadow. I've got quite a few of them, but Xander's just told me this morning, he's like, I hope you're not putting these up in the living room because they're very like college dormy. I'm like, oh. So I'm gonna hang one up, maybe two. See if he likes it. If he doesn't, we'll take him down. But I think it's like a cool concept. Like you can kind of even just see here on the table. Let me see if I can show you. Like it's supposed to give this like sparkly kind of disco ball shadow work, and I think it'd be so pretty. So we're doing it. We're gonna do it. See said don't, which means we're doing it. We're gonna hang it up. Let's see what it looks like. All right, so we've got all these options. I think I'm gonna do this one just because it looks like the most minimal. So let's try this one. See, that doesn't look too college dormy. I can see what he's saying, but I think like in the mornings when the sun comes out, like this is gonna be so pretty. You can already see like the sparkles and the shadows. I think I kind of want to put another one right there. Oh my God, he's gonna hate me, but if we don't like it, it's a command hook, so we can just peel it off. Look, there's like kind of sparkles, kind of. Like it's not too in your face, but I think once the sun comes through, it's just gonna be so beautiful. Like even just look at that shadow work right here. And it's like rainbow, there's another rainbow. But I like it a lot.
What am I looking for?
Something you disapprove of.
I disapprove of something?
Okay, it's approved. You didn't notice.
What is it? I looked over it. Oh, those?
We'll see what it looks like tomorrow morning, but I said I'll
They're too small. They look like hippie things.
What are you doing?
You're a silly dog.
Fun fact, I actually light a candle in every single room that I clean. That's how I know I'm like done with the room. I'll go room by room and then just light a candle, kind of just finalizing the room. But it feels nice and clean, which I love. I'm super excited to do the guest room renovation this weekend. Good morning. But I've literally was like, what's today? You guys, I'm so bad. Saturday, we're on the weekend. Yeah, that's right, because Xander's home. He's got Aria and Bryson at the park right now, but when he gets back, we're doing a guest room renovation. So let me show you guys what we have so far. So we've got our guest room right over here / Xander's office. First things first is, I think I talked about this yesterday, it is so dark in here. Like we have no light fixture and there's like no light besides our closet light. So yeah, that's all we've got. This is kind of a disaster too, so we might figure something out with that. But let me give you guys the game plan here. So you're sitting on a desk right now. This is actually my desk from North Carolina. This is a really beautiful desk, but I just don't have space for it in my bedroom. And right now it just fits best for Xander, so he's working with this. So we've got to get this cleaned and organized. We have a TV over it. We can make it as pretty as we can make it, but ultimately this is Xander's room and the guest room. So I've got to like keep that in mind because you guys know I can go a little crazy with decor. What we're thinking here is having a pull-out sofa that we saw. We actually have one picked out from Ikea, so we'll look at that today. We love a rug here. I'm thinking like a lamp or something here. Xander also wants a light fixture, so we might find a light fixture to go up there. If he's gonna do that, he's doing that because I'm kind of over doing all the renovations after having the home in North Carolina, but if he wants to do that, he can do that. We've got some art decor that we're gonna hang up. I have the puzzle that Xander got for me a long time ago, but it was our first view where we like met, and like it was my old apartment, and it just like resembles such a great thing for us. So we're gonna hang that up. I would like maybe a plant in here, maybe a little side table if we have space for it. We've gotta do some measurements. Actually, let's do that right now. One, I don't know, these things always bend for me, so we'll have Xander hold that. But yeah, and then we need some sort of like file cabinet. Xander has a lot of like paper and books and stuff like that. But I'm excited to get this room done. This is like the final room that we have in the apartment that's not done. You guys know there's always more to be done in rooms. Like I think that you can put touches on it and continue to grow it. I love doing that, but after this room, like we're actually complete, and we can maybe possibly have our housewarming party next weekend, depending on our construction. There's like a construction area over here. Oh yeah, also speaking of the windows, we'd like to get some curtains. I freaking hate these like blinds. We're gonna knock those out, but we have a lot to do today, and I'm excited to get it all figured out. It's gonna be a fun project for us this weekend, and we can start having guests over, and it's just gonna be, I love decor stuff. You guys know me, I love this stuff. All right, our first stop. I think it was this one right here. Oh, that's not it. It's not? It was this one. This was it. The frightened. Ugh. Technically, you're supposed to sleep vertical. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Do you like it, Bryson? Hi. But you have to think about this color when we get curtains and like lamps and stuff.
And the rug.
And the rug.
The desk that's already in the rug.
Yes.
Like a really tiny
Side table?
side table. And it's going to be inside the door, so the door swings open. Not a lot of room. This.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So we need mattress, couch, side table, and then we could put a little lamp and maybe a little plant or something. Do you see any over here? These are nice. Like, look at that coffee table, Z. This is nice. Here's some really small ones over here. These are kind of more expensive though. I feel like Xander needs a beer before shopping. He's not a shopper. But if we get him a beer, he'll be a shopper. Ikea needs a bar. That is your kind of desk chair. Will that fit you?
It's terrible.
It looks so
This is serial killer's desk.
actually fits you. Oh. Don't even lie. You're loving it. They have more over here.
Totally taking a nap.
I kind of like
Airplane chair.
this one's not bad.
I don't see a single one in here that's like, oh, it looks great. Oh.
All right, here's our little Ikea haul. We actually ended up getting the couch, but it's coming tomorrow. And it's anytime from 9 until 9, so we'll see if we can put it together by tomorrow. But I have a feeling that's gonna be kind of a big task. And we're also going to a movie later tomorrow night, so we'll see what we can do. We got this light fixture. This is just a flush light fixture. We were debating between this and like a more decorative one, but this one was less money, and we have super high ceilings, so even if we got a decorative one, it would just look kind of funky and no one would really see it because it's such high ceilings. We got a little file drawer instead of a cabinet. This is really cool. We're kind of going bold with the curtains. We really liked the way these plaid curtains looked. They had it out in like a display, and we're gonna go for it. So we'll start slow, get these up, maybe put some things up on the wall, and then once the couch comes, like that'll be the big focal point, and then we can actually start decorating and like figure out lamps, rugs. We're gonna look for a desk chair, but I don't think we might not get one by the time this vlog goes up, because Xander spends most of his time obviously at his desk, like Monday through Friday, and I want him to make sure that it's like a really good desk. I didn't want to rush it just for the video, but we'll find him like a nice tall desk. That's not serial killer vibes for sure. So first things first is we're taking these god-awful blinds off. One down.
I can never say a bad thing about you. It was hanging me out to the vultures. I ain't fucking with you, girl, you saved my life.
Good morning, it is Monday. I thought by the time today happened, we would have our guest room done, but life happens, so it is what it is. Our Ikea couch did not come yesterday like planned. They were here, but for some reason, like, it was a long journey. Okay, I'm not going into it, but it was a mess. So now they are scheduled to deliver this Wednesday, and then we have someone coming to build the couch on Thursday morning. So hopefully I can get this video live for you guys by Sunday, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna put a hold on this video, start another vlog. We're doing a week in my life, but so far the office is coming together. Still a little cluttered. We've got the curtains up though. We've got some things hanging up, and it looks better than it did before. I can see it coming together. We got the light fixture up, which looks really good. We've got a lot of ambient light there. We're gonna finish it up though on Thursday, hopefully find a rug on Thursday and get it all pretty and done for you guys. That way we can get the video up on Sunday. But things like this take time. I used to like have all the time in the world to get all these things done, but obviously like I have a child, I have things that are happening, like I have a dog, like a partner. It's a lot, and then on top of that, trying to get things done for you guys. Something that's really helped me is just keeping a realistic mindset with it all, because I tend to get in my head and I have these great plans and ideas, but then like life happens and I just feel like a failure. And it doesn't mean you're a failure, it just means life happens. Like, that's so normal, especially on social media. You see things happen all the time and it's so picture perfect, and especially with short form content, it looks like so easy, so fast. Things are perfect, but it's not like that most of the time, and I'm sick of trying to fit into that mold, and it is what it is. So we are going to wait until Wednesday and hopefully get things together by Friday, because we also have a housewarming party on Saturday. So that one is real life. Like, we gotta get it done by Saturday. Like, that is a must. Yeah, just a slight little delay there. So I'm wrapping up this video. I completely didn't end the vlog. I wanted to say a huge thank you to everyone that has, like, okay, quick life chat. I just want to say I love you guys so much for supporting me always, and I have been through, I hate saying this because I feel like it's a broken record, but it's true. I've been through a lot over the past few years, and I have, you know, internally been dealing with a lot of things, and I just felt so disconnected from myself, let alone like this channel and what I'm supposed to do, and like being a mother and like becoming a mother. Like, it all just kind of like fucked with my identity a lot. I'm slowly but surely becoming so much more myself lately, and it feels so good. I feel like it was trial and error, and I was getting so frustrated because every time I picked up the camera, I just didn't feel myself. I felt like inauthentic, or I couldn't figure out like my mojo was gone, and I feel like it's slowly coming back together. There's been a lot of things that I've been doing internally, externally to make that happen. Even just this vlog, like, I just feel more confident and more myself. I'm not completely there 100%, but I'm sure you guys can just tell based on the way I'm speaking or the way that I'm interacting with the camera. Like, it has taken time for me to feel myself again, and I'm just excited for it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in